We're here looking at ammo. 38 bronze. Full metal jacket. How much are they? 35 bucks. Okay. So we're in Vance's. They got a little expo going on here. Let's go see what she can find, huh? Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning.
Yep.
12:22 in the morning. Yours truly had to have a power nap.
Yep.
Yours truly
I'm feeling good today.
had a bad day. Yours truly got sick on the way to Vance's. Daughter was driving. One word of advice. Don't get sick on the road and find a porta-john to get sick in. First of all, there's no room to work in them things, okay? There's just no room. They said they kept seeing the door popping.
That one seemed extra small.
But, well, you know, there's just no room. That might be TMI. A little bit of video, and we'll put some pictures up here in this video too. Something I ate. Daughter tried to food poison me. She did.
She did not.
Between you and her, y'all was no.
Just the way it worked out.
It's just not a good day. So I didn't do well in Vance's. The place was crowded, packed. Didn't get much video because it was packed. It was noisy. I felt lucky we got what video we did. But don't think she didn't make a haul. But she's hiding some of it. It's stacked up there. She's hiding it.
Your little bait.
Those are hooks.
Or your little hooks.
I got some small treble hooks. Had a collection of those. Size 10 treble hooks. Trout fishing and stuff. Made by Mustad. I forget what kind of sale they had on them. Anyway, let's move on to her goodies here. First, let's move that so that you have a surprise. For the surprise ending there.
Ringworm something.
What?
Ringworm something.
Ringworms. You know,
Because of the rings around it.
ringworm ain't a good thing.
Of the Puck 97.
Are you going to catch fish
Hopefully.
with those?
Hopefully.
Even for $1.97. Orange and chartreuse, Mr. Twisters. Catch more fish more often. Well,
We'll see. Supposed to be a good color.
next,
Hooks. 97 cents.
got you some standard hooks.
I don't know why they was 97 cents, but they were.
All right.
Couldn't pass it up.
Da,
My new
da, da.
baby.
Here's another pretty. A pretty.
Now these do go into the water. These hit the water. Ta-da! A green spider. Lucy might have words for that one.
Turn him over. Let's see his underside here. Now, you said that.
I was thinking the color reminds me of frogs. So maybe the green would attract them along with the white. So we'll see. We shall see. I'm back in a spider web. Alright, you guys been wanting to see what I've got in here.
And we looked through some ammo at, let's talk about this ammo deal.
Okay.
You know, we're Pro 2A people. We carry, have for years. Nothing new there. Have for eons, decades. And we carry some odd stuff. Odd by today's standards. 38s. You know, hers a little 5-shot 38, snub nose deal. We've had snub nose 357s and stuff, and she just didn't quite like the feel of them. A little too much. Well, you can shoot 38s and 357s. Well, yeah, we know that, but you know, if you got a 357, why do you shoot 38s in it? Just ain't right. So we looked at some ammo and a couple of pictures up here of some ammo we looked at. Me, I enjoy my 45. So here's a picture of the ammo that we run across. Not saying we got any of it, but here's what we found. And the shelf, you know, is pretty limited on all ammo. Plenty of 9s, plenty of 40s. What else was plentiful? 9s, 40s, 10s, 10 millimeters, yep. So, not much else. All right. Next.
All right. Everybody's been asking what's in my orange bag. So we'll see.
Look at this. Overstuffed in the top, even.
Yes, it is. You're just going to have to leave for a minute.
Now, this is the pretties. The things that never come out to catch fish.
They might not catch many fish, but they do come out.
Well, that's the latest.
Yep.
More recent, not necessarily the latest.
Well, that was that new one.
Yeah. Just got you that one also.
So do we want to take all these out and lay them out?
If whatever you want to do there, dear. That's, well, those three are the, you got 3 of those, don't you? Yeah, 3 of those the same. We'll look these over and put them back in so you can keep them sorted and contained. Ah, I get it. She's going to have to make room for the rest of her stuff too that ain't found a home yet. That's why she's doing it, laying everything out. Okay, there's one of the original spiders. I think he's the original, and the
I think so too.
yellow one was second or next.
Yep.
I don't even know what the
'Cause
count
we was
is.
going real, and then we went with that one.
A little sideways swimming bluegill there. Swims along on each side, top waters it.
Makes it look like he's sick.
Speaking of sick, oh.
He's been in the water. You can tell he's got a string on it. He's one of the twirly ones.
Propeller tail. And it buzzes across the water like a motorboat. Brrrt.
Yep.
It attracts attention or runs them off. I ain't sure which yet.
I had a bite on this once. We let go.
And we're still digging here. By the way, this is one of a few trays. A mouse.
Rat.
She's kind of hurrying here.
Crawdad.
Okay, that's one of those rebel lures. I like those.
Uh-oh.
Now, I think this is the bumblebee that she snuck around and got after I wanted one 15 years ago. She slipped around and got one, and if y'all remember, last summer, summer before last, she pulls it out and reels it in front of me. It's on one of the videos. The next thing I know, here comes this bumblebee up through the water, and it's her.
I've yet to try that thing. It's heavy.
Metal.
Kind of zebra.
Can't read it, I'm half upside
rooster
down.
tail.
Rooster tail, okay. There's one tray.
One.
All of her pretties.
Like the frogs.
The frog tray, okay.
Frog tray.
Let's see the frogs. That's why she's wanting all this out at the same time. She's having to make room for the rest of her stuff. All right. And why she wanted to do this now. Another mouse of a thing.
The frog.
Is it a frog? Okay. I'm looking through the viewfinder here,
Yeah,
and it's
no.
kind of...
I think I need to trim his tail, though.
No. There's a good reason why it's like that, probably. I don't know what it is. I'm not a bait designer, but I wouldn't yet.
They say
Huh.
he's an oldie. I've had him for a while.
Got the weedless guard on it, weed guard. Just wanting to focus on fingers, just your standard weed guard frog. He needs slid up on the hook or something, don't he? Yeah, or not? I don't know.
That thing's sitting in his belly. So.
Well, hold this a minute, just right there. It just don't look right. That looks better. Got more of the hook down there exposed.
Oh, okay.
That looks like he's pulled back. Yep, that's better. Now what?
And new ones.
One of the new frogs. I think this was a stocking stuffer for Christmas.
Yep.
Maybe not. There's two different patterns of those.
Old-fashioned.
And here's
Kind of old-fashioned.
here's an old frog.
What's that?
Got his little feet flops around back there in orange. Ouch.
Sure what that went to. I'm sure to hook myself with it. That thing's been sitting in that ball.
Well, it's probably floating around that box because you surely didn't lose it in the water, did you?
Yes, I did.
No, you surely didn't.
I've had him out.
Huh. Frogs?
I put him out of the perch.
Mm-hmm. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Spiders. You didn't put your new spider over here with them. There's the spiders.
Big one.
Focus. This thing is contrary.
This thing needs under tail.
Hula popper.
Ever faithful hula popper.
I've
Just catch fish.
caught a lot of fish on them back in the day. And back in the day, I'm talking the 60s, 70s. Of course, that was a lot of pond fishing, too.
Newer hula popper. It's squishy.
And a soft, that's not quite that's not a hula popper, that's a popper.
Or a popper.
Yeah. But he ain't a hula popper. That's a hula popper, as we all know. All of us old folks. Older. All of us more experienced ones knows that's the hula popper there.
Uh-huh.
Topwater popper. Yeah, ain't no wonder.
That thing's a rattler.
Translucent white.
It's got beads in it.
Yeah. Ouch.
Don't do that.
Ow. Don't pull down the upwards. There we go. All right.
Goofy.
I'm okay.
Got that color.
And the jitterbug. I don't know if I caught any fish on them or not, but I had fun fishing with them when I was younger. Can't remember, but yeah, it was the hula popper, yeah.
I'll try Abby out on it.
Right there's a farm pond standard right there.
And the mouse.
Another mouse.
The
You got
rat.
your mice are in different compartments. Ain't no wonder you need to get organized.
Yep.
So you guys, this little bag don't go anywhere.
It goes with us. My deck.
Yeah, this is the duck that started it all. Soft body, hollow. And she has fished him.
Ken!
Ouch, I can't show that. Well, if you ain't catching fish with it, it's not the duck's fault because it's got good hooks. Put it that way. Ouch. I'm fooling around left-handed there, and you know that left arm doesn't do the motor skills very well.
Turtle.
And he's got propeller feet. Hold him up there. And
His little feet turn around.
that sounds like a 4-horsepower motor zipping across the lake, too.
He's been out too. I need to cut all these strings off.
Turn him over, let's see. Underside, okay. They're a top water thing. They got a little weight there to hold them. To keep it orientates back down a little bit and the front up. And the cute little feet spin around and she thinks that's just neat because I sit back there in the boat and then I just look at her
He's rusty.
and
Takes him.
and just look at the back of her head when she's making all that racket. And produces no fish.
This little dude we found.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Those are the weird looking things.
We find a lot of stuff. Some of it we keep. I don't know why we keep that, but
So we'll try them out. We'll put them on a hook. I think that one can. That's 24.
yeah, we're still good. Let's see. All right. Our fishing laws. We keep copies of the fishing laws in all tackle boxes and the boating laws and stuff in the boat.
Crimpers.
Once in a while, we'll refer to them. We try our best. Well, we don't. We just don't break no laws. That's not saying we don't have accidents if there's something unknown.
My glasses. Polar glasses.
Polarized.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to have such cheaters as that, you know. But she can see the fish, throw it on top
Yours
of
were
him
cheese and
with her
gumbo.
buzz turtle here. I'd never catch him. Bobbers. We went to Vance's today. I'll put that picture up here again of what was going on with our daughter and her husband. That's Miss Abby's mom. And Miss Abby wasn't with us. Miss Abby got a handful of things for her Easter basket,
Easter.
which we're not going to go into what is now. At some point, and we'll see what she got. But Abby's mom got her some Easter basket stuff. You know, Abby likes fishing stuff. And she's caught some bluegill. But I'll put this picture up and show you, she's serious about her fishing.
Yep.
And she also, we put in a request, get her a new pair of boots this year, muck boots. Something a little thinner, lighter, and cheap because, she's growing out of shoes and stuff like you wouldn't believe right now. But
Yep.
we're hoping to be just around the corner from fishing in the ponds anyway. Get her up there and get her slinging around.
Get that line wet.
And I'll give good clearance again because back in one video, you know, she hooked me in the arm. Felt like I got stung by a bee, and I looked down and there was her rig hanging in my arm. She looked around to see what the problem was. Seen it, yanked that thing as hard as she could, ripped that hook out of my arm and said, "It's okay, Papaw, I got it out." And went on about her fishing.
Still say she just thought it was in your shirt, not your arm.
Oh, she didn't look at it long enough to...
Yeah, I know.
I mean, she
was
looked
in a
at
hurry.
it, seen it was hung up, and she yanked her. And, but she was around the pond there somewhere. I'd call her up on your way back, bring the first aid kit. It's okay, Papaw, I got it out. And commenced to cast and fish some more. So, you know, she didn't waste no time till you got over there with the Band-Aid stuff. But anyway, Miss Abby got some stuff for her Easter basket stuffing. Stuffing. It ain't like, is it like a stocking? Do you call it stuffers?
Yeah.
And she's getting to the age, you know, she's getting out of the little toys that she never plays with, the little trinkety toys. So we're looking forward to that. Anyway, here is her specials. And of course the 4 ducks that she's got. 2 of them hanging up there on that plate. We have not found a shadow box yet. I haven't looked hard yet either. We've looked, but not hard.
No, not yet.
2 of them is laying in the living room in their package, leaned up against a music box of a thing on the table beside the TV. Now, I thought you'd at least rotate them out, you know, but no, that's okay. You do you, you do you. But here's all that special pretty stuff. Frogs. Let me get up here where I can try something a little bit different. Now that has nothing to do with her big tackle box. You know, she didn't clean it out. She opened it up and rearranged stuff in it here not long ago. Got it on video.
I got some of the little trashy stuff out.
Yeah, he had packages in there that was 10 years old. And that's today's haul there, along with the green spider. One of these was a gift. I'm gonna guess that one. I don't know. I was there that day, but I wasn't involved in that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that one. Because we got this one thinking it was more natural looking.
Yeah, it was the yellow one. I do know that. I say I'm guessing, but really I do. Because the day you got that one, I was stunned at how much it cost, you know, and knowing that you wasn't going to fish with it.
But I have.
Now, she said the name Lucy here a little bit ago. I'm going to try to get a picture. I ain't going to try to get video. We have a spider. We have a big spider. We have a big tarantula. We have had her over 7 years now.
Yeah.
We got her. She was no bigger rounder than that bobber, if that big. I'd say the size of a quarter laying in the palm of your hand was, I don't know. But anyway, the size of a quarter.
Yeah.
In the palm of your hand.
Now she's bigger than those.
Yeah, yeah. If you spread her out, she's as big as a saucer. Yeah, she spreads out like that. But that's Lucy. We got Lucy the December before Miss Abby was born. Miss Abby was born in January.
Yep.
And she is 7 now, last January. So we've had Lucy over 7 years. She feeds Lucy.
Yep.
Lucy is really docile. You can get her out on your hand. We haven't in a while.
Because she's faster than we are.
And she can be fast. That spider can jump, and that spider can fly. And not literally fly, but fly across
Run.
the
Yeah.
table or something.
She's fast.
But otherwise, she's pretty docile. But she will take a notion to try to exploit her freedom if she sees opportunity.
Can't blame her.
But this, yeah, we kind of like spiders. I got her not really on a whim. I've always wanted a tarantula. Then we got into it, and the more we learned about it, the type we have is a pink toe. She can live up to 40 years.
Yep.
If all stays on an even keel, one of our kids is going to be inheriting a spider when we're dead and gone. It won't be my daughter because she don't do spiders.
It'll be the son.
But our son, Ryan, will be inheriting a spider. Our daughter's really not a fan of spiders at all. She tolerates her because she knows she's locked up. That's where her tolerance ends.
Abby too.
And
she likes to look at her, but
yeah, as long as she stays in that cage. Well, we'll show you the outside of the cage. Come on, dear, if you want to go turn the lights on. And show her your companion there, Lucy. Get a little light going in here. She's in here temporarily. Due to the warmth, the bedroom stays good and cool. And, she likes it warmer. Hang on, let me... Okay, I had to pause there and turn the light on. She is up in there. She builds a nest. Now pay a little attention to this. She's coming out to see who she can eat. We need cleaned. We cut a hole in this screen because she tends to build her nest up into the screen, and you can't really destroy it every time you feed her. But anyway, dear Sonia, she gets crickets. That water needs cleaned out.
Yeah, no.
She gets cricket food and everything else, but
Miss Lucy prefers crickets.
yeah. Anyway, she needs a good cleaning. So, anyway, she usually resides in the bedroom on her dresser. But where it's cool in there in the winter, we move her out here where it's warmer, because she prefers warmer temperatures.
And apparently it worked because she molted on us on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, she molded again, which means she's still growing.
Yep.
But that's her thing with spiders. We've had that spider. She has spiders, and if you hear the name Lucy, that's our pink-toed tarantula. So, well, that's pretty much that. She's getting sorted out here. This will take her an hour. We won't kill time, and everything will have to be just so. Their little legs will have to be just so. For her pretties that, yeah. Where'd the
what go?
The mouse.
Mice?
Oh, the brown one, there he is. Yep. That was one of the first ones. That spider. It seemed like it's something else. Maybe this frog. The original frog from way back when.
It had a white mouse, but it got swallowed.
It got what?
It got left out in the lily pads.
I was going to say, you say it like a fish took it, and I know better than that.
It probably took it by now.
Yeah, the lily pads of Tycoon Lake is famous for stealing bait.
And I don't think we was using braid at the time.
Maybe not, probably not, but the more we tried to get in those lily pads, the more it got wound up in the motors, and the more useless that became.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll get to the edge of lily pads, maybe get in a little bit, but when they get thick, we stop, because I've had to cut a lot of stalks out of the trolling motor and the gas motor.
Yep.
So, we avoid getting in the lily pads, and we avoid the stumps that's just under the water surface that you get stumped on and hit and hang up on, and spin around like idiots on because you're high centered. And yeah, I remember the one mouse. I didn't know it was white, but the one mouse that got lost out there that day.
The white one.
Yeah. Got out there too far and managed to hook a lily pad, probably the stalk or a heavy part of it, and that was the end of the mouse.
Yep.
So, all right, everybody, appreciate you joining us. We're sorry the Expo trip didn't turn out very well. Like I said, there's a couple of factors going on. The place was packed.
It was.
You couldn't hear, the video and pictures at the ammo thing. That was just a quick moment. We'd been there for a while, and I took a chance and got just that little bit. But the rest of the store was very busy. You couldn't hear each other talk hardly. And, I really don't like putting a lot of people on camera that is not involved. So.
A lot of them was there with their kids, too, so no, we don't do that.
All right. Supposed to be in the 70s this coming week. This is Saturday night, Sunday morning. And we're hoping to at least get out and get Miss Abby up to the ponds. Maybe you can catch a bluegill or something.
Absolutely, yep.
Or maybe some of them bass in there. I've caught bass in there. They ain't been much, but they're there.
But they're there.
So hopefully you'll be able to pull one out.
Hopefully the little turtles ain't out yet.
And I would like to remind you that my last fish of last year was a bass.
Yeah.
So was yours.
So was mine.
Okay. When you went noodling for him.
Yes, I did.
That don't count.
Yes, it does.
When you go wading and noodling for him and diving and capturing.
I did not dive in for him, but I did go in the water.
That kind of don't count. Oh, I might have to take him out of the books.
Don't you dare. That was kind of fun.
My last one and your last one was a bass, so that was good. We ended the year on a bass. So. A good note to you, but, trash fish to me. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you all later.
Bye.
Quick little insert here before we go far. Really quick. I want to present to you where'd the year on it go? 24-25 fishing regulations for the state of Ohio. Put that in your tackle box that you're always going to have, because.
So I'm thinking, let me take this one out.
Well.
Because this is 24 going into 25.
Yes, okay. That being the case, you're going to need this second copy in your big tackle box. One with you at all times.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That way I can refer you to where you're cheating and breaking the law.
Can.
Like the way you go in the water after them bass. Is that legal?
Yes.
Anyway.
Y'all do it all the time.
One forever tackle box. I'll pick up another one anywhere, Walmart or somewhere, and put a copy in mine. We keep a copy of that all the time.
It's got all our new guys on there. Guys and gals.
Our game wardens and stuff. Well, I got their phone numbers in my phone, too. I'm not a rat. I'm not a snitch.
But when we see something wrong, that's wrong.
Wrong, yeah. Like poaching freshwater clams for a restaurant.
Or mussels, whatever they are.
Mussels, yeah, not clams. I got clams on the mind. Freshwater mussels being poached by the 5-gallon bucket.
That was wrong.
3, 4, and 5 buckets to be sold in a restaurant. We turned that in, and they got caught.
They were Johnny on the spot, too. Kudos.
If you're a little under a creel limit, things like that, that's up to you. And we don't promote that.
Right.
But I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of these measuring devices are not going to measure exactly the same. You got a 14-inch limit, give or take a little bit. That type of thing.
In buckets, getting mussels out of a perfectly good lake.
And you're not allowed to take any mussels anytime.
That's just wrong.
Yeah, especially in quantity like that.
But I salute the game wardens. They was Johnny on the spot.
About as Johnny on the spot as they was with us at inspection that night, too. Same guy. But anyway, we have a new game warden.
Yep, we do.
A lady. I had occasion to call her. put the saw guy fishing video up. And it wasn't much. We each caught a catfish. That was our first time saw guy fishing, all three of us. My buddies, they are not a social media people. That's why it was limited. And it was so cold, and when it got dark, it got pitch dark. And there was nothing to video. And all we was doing was standing bundled up, huddled up with our backs to the wind, just waiting for anything to happen. And one of us, I forget who, it wasn't me, finally said uncle, and the rest of us was in on it. We was all wanting to say uncle, but didn't want to be the first one. It's just not manly. But anyway.
I think you was the last one to catch your fish, so after that it was game home.
I was the last one to catch, and it come up. We've all three caught a fish now, and ready to call it quits. Absolutely. And we couldn't get off that water fast enough. It was so cold and windy. But anyway, we was exploring a new area. I'll put a picture of it up here, Buckeye Lake. And there's private homes all around that lake and right on it. And, the question was, is that public access on the one side? Clearly the other side is private because there's homes there. And called, left a message. And game warden, the lady, I can't remember her name right off, called me right back, post haste, and had answers for me and stuff. That part of the lake is in her county, which is the same county that Rush Creek Dock is in. Now, Rush Creek Lake, the county line runs right down the middle of the lake. So you're in Fairfield County on the dock end and Perry County on the upper end where we hang out in Squatch Point. So we got answers, and we're not done with the saw guy fishing. We're talking about going next week. So anyway, we got some answers, and like I said, we don't want to trespass to begin with. We wouldn't appreciate people trespassing on our property, none of the three of us. Nor do we want to get into a mess if we do so, so. Got some clear definition on public access, and I don't look forward to working with her in the future. That's not a goal of mine. But I do want my 2024 inspection sticker. It's a sticker thing. And we closed with her saying, I look forward to seeing you out on the water. I don't know if that was a thinly veiled threat or what, but anyway, all of our stuff is legit. We try to do legal, legit things. We do our best to the best of our knowledge. And but we also, point being, we keep the law books, current ones, in our tackle boxes. And we've had a couple of questions, and I've pulled it out and referred to it over the years, and just to make sure everything's on the level there. So, all right, folks, we'll talk to you later again. Say bye.
Bye.